Hi, it's Barbara. You got me this time, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the term niche and what it means to affiliate marketing. You know, most internet marketers, if you ask them what niche you're in, they say something like, oh, I'm in health products, or maybe I'm in internet marketing. But, you know, there is a better way to break that down, and that's one of the things I want to talk to you about today. I think one of the biggest problems most new marketers have when they come into internet marketing is trying to determine their niche, and very often they have picked a niche, maybe the health market or the wealth market or the lifestyle market, and it's just too big. It's just too much going on, so you really need to break it down. So I want to go through this with you a little bit and try and see if I can give you some ideas to help you break it down. Now, I am including the file for this little ebook I put together for you at below the video, so you can download this and get the whole thing. And I'm only going to go through a couple of these just to give you some examples. So bear with me as I scroll through the pages. And the first article is, breaks it down a little bit and gives you a little bit more information. So please read that. I'm not going to bore you with reading to you right now, but I do want to talk to you about the different markets and some of the ways you can break them down. For example, if you are selling personal products, you might sell jewelry, or you might sell clothing, home improvement products. You can break that down into woodworking products, paint products, those type of things. And some of the different examples I'm going to give you in here, relate to these different niches that you can break down a little bit tighter. So, for example, let me do the first one, how to sell jewelry. And what I'm doing in this little ebook is giving you some ideas to think about. Now, perhaps you're a young lady or a middle-aged lady or an older lady or whatever lady you might be, and you're very interested in jewelry, and you would like to share that interest. Perhaps you even do jewelry crafts, and you're really interested in that type of thing. Now, I know this won't apply to a lot of you, but keep in mind, this is just an example. Just to let you know, there's a lot of reasons people buy products. They buy, for example, in jewelry, they would buy jewelry to dress up for a special occasion, perhaps, or maybe they just like to augment their outfits with a lot of different jewelry items, a lot of costume jewelry. Maybe it's someone that makes their own jewelry and they like to wear it to showcase it. So there's a lot of different reasons that people buy jewelry. And, I've listed a few reasons here. And, like I said, these are not cut in stone. They're just a few ideas that I came up with as I was putting this together for you. So under the jewelry niche, if you're going to be selling jewelry, some of the reasons that you can get started to think about, we tell you to find a need. What's the need? What people need this product for? So perhaps they want to highlight or decorate a certain part of their body. Let's say, for example, here's a really good example. These great big fat cuff bracelets, they're called, that it's just a big long bracelet that fits around the wrist. I had a girlfriend in school years ago, before cuff bracelets were popular, and she would wear 4, 5, or 6 bangle bracelets, which are the little hard plastic bracelets. She wore 4, 5, or 6 of them on her left wrist all the time. You never saw her without them. And I asked her one day where she got all her bracelets, and we were talking about it, and she said, well, the only reason I really hate them because they drive me crazy, but I have a horrible scar on my wrist, so I wear them to cover that scar. So, there's a lot of reasons people buy jewelry and purchase jewelry for different things. Maybe someone has a tracheotomy type scar on their throat. I know my sister had thyroid surgery, and she had a little tracheotomy scar on her throat, so she now wears the big bangle necklaces to cover that. So there's, practical reasons why people want to wear jewelry as well. Maybe they want it as a gift for some other people. Maybe they have a special outfit and they want to accessorize it, draw attention to certain parts of their body. Perhaps a woman is a little on the hippie side. She might wear a big dangling necklace to draw the attention to her face and away from her hips. So those are just a couple of ideas. You can get the idea on jewelry. And I don't wear a lot of jewelry, but, these are some ideas for you. Anyway, I go on down and I give you a list of some of the types of jewelry. That's the next thing you might want to think about if you're in the jewelry niche. What types of jewelry might you want to sell? You might want to sell rings, bracelets, earrings, watches, necklaces, pins, or brooches. These are all viable products that you can sell in the jewelry niche. I've also given you some words or phrases that you can use to sell jewelry, and these are high high hit phrases, basically phrases that people search on, so you might want to try some of those. And again, graphics or images that sell jewelry, you want to look for images or graphics that really show the diamond in the ring is really sparkling, or people in really pretty jewelry having a really good time, something that's in a very elegant or beautiful case, maybe a screenshot of a store with a beautiful shining jewelry case. Those would be some ideas. And then, of course, stories. I just gave you a story about the girlfriend with the scar on her wrist. Maybe you bought your mother a very, very special little Mother's Day gift that was perhaps a heart with little stones representing each birthstone of the children or the grandchildren. There could be a story about that. You know, you can find stories that go along with that. And again, if you pick a niche that you are interested in, you'll have those stories. Maybe there's this funny story you know about someone exchanging wedding rings at a wedding ceremony. You might even have a little video of a wedding ceremony you attended and showing the rings being placed on the on hands or something like that. Some of the other products you can sell with jewelry would be naturally jewelry cleaner and a jewelry box. You might consider jewelry insurance. This is something that a lot of people that buy finer jewelry might be interested in. Gift wrapping, special gift wrapping or gift boxes to put the jewelry in. And then again, jewelry materials. If you're into jewelry crafting, you might want to do something like crafting jewelry. So some of the other things are, you know, you might write some articles, maybe how to clean your jewelry or how to buy jewelry at a discount. You might want to have an ebook on making your own jewelry if you're a jewelry creative person that, you know, creates your own jewelry. You might even do an online video showing how to make a little piece of jewelry, or maybe showing how to sell jewelry at an auction, or you might have a little audio file that tells you how to take care of jewelry. So that's just in the one jewelry niche. You see all the elements that can be applied to it. And then again, I have some keywords and phrases that go for jewelry, and you can see some of these are handmade jewelry, antique jewelry, pearl jewelry, bead jewelry, fashion jewelry. I mean, and then just different breakdowns of each one of those. So you can see this is how you need to think about when you're thinking about a niche. There's some other special offers. You know, these are different breakdowns. Like I said, I'm going to give you this ebook. I just wanted to go through it quickly to give you an idea of how it works. I also have music, the music nation, and how you might want to break it down. Now, you know, in the music niche, there's a whole lot of different kinds of niches within the music category. And you think about a niche as a top-level category, and then you have subcategories underneath it. So if music is a niche or a category, then you have subcategories. You have rock music, pop music, country music, jazz music, folk music, rhythm and blues, easy listening, you know, Western music, children's music. So you might want to pick one of these specific subcategories or sub-niches that you can focus on. When you do your keyword research and look at what people are searching for, perhaps you type in ragtime and you see there's a whole lot of searches but very little competition. You might want to go into that niche if you love ragtime music. So that's an idea for you there. And, of course, I have the same thing, graphics and stories and keywords and back-end products and things like that for music. And as you see, as I go through there, it's special offers. And then movies, the same thing. So, you know, you can see what I've done here in this little ebook for you. Rather than try to sit here for a 4 or 5 hour video, I have tried to break down some of these categories and niches for you so you can get some ideas. Now, these are not the end-all, do-all. Let's go back up here, see if I can get it up here for you so you can read it. Okay, and so these are some of the ones that I've included in here. Now, these are not the end-all, do-all, but within each of these, there are quite a few. So these are some of the top ones that I found as I was doing some keyword research, and I hope this will help you sort of break down where you want to be. And included in this ebook are niches, and it covers, as I showed you, the different elements of the niche research that you want to look at and the different elements that you want to think about when you're getting ready to build your website or put together an offer. And these included in this little ebook are jewelry, music, movies, video games, sports equipment, electronics, cosmetics, furniture, software, appliances, clothing, home improvement products, lawn and garden products, pet products, party supplies, and let's see, cosmetics, furniture, software, appliances, how to sell books, and that might include ebooks as well, magazines, how to sell baby products, how to sell toys, and how to sell diet products. Now, I am not an expert, obviously, in all these niches. I do know quite a bit about a lot of them, but, you know, these are the things that in this particular ebook, these are some samples. If you're interested in any of these, there will be some helpful information in here that you can use. And I hope this gets you on the right track for choosing a niche, because as I said before, if you don't know what you're selling, how can you sell it? So this is one of the first steps you need to do, is break down, take a little time with this ebook, print it out. It is 88 pages, so you might want to just print out the pages that you're interested in. If you don't know how to do that, you can go, for example, you can go through to the page you want, and you can figure out what page it is, and it'll tell you on there 11 of 88. So you want to start maybe on page 11 through page, let's say just page 15, okay? And so you do file print, and then you do selection 11-15, and that'll print just the pages 11-15 on your printer. So whatever that corresponds to in the niche that you're looking at, you don't have to print the whole ebook unless you really want to. If you're interested in more information about this, I do have a book on the bookstore section. It's Internet Marketing for the Rest of Us. This is included within that book. I just pulled this excerpt out for you. There is a lot of other good information there if you're interested in it. So go ahead and check that out. As I said, I'm not here to promote my books and everything, but there is some good information there. And anyway, hopefully this video will give you some information and some ideas on how to, not only how to find your niche or discover your niche, but once you do decide what area you want to work in, how to break it down a little bit more. I hope that helps you figure all this out, and I'm here for you. Just remember, you can use the comment box or the link on the website, or even send me an email and ask me your questions, and I'll do my best to answer them, or maybe put together another webinar for you so you can find out exactly what you need to know to go forward with this. So I'll talk to you again soon. There's another video on this site that gives you a little bit more general information. It's more of an introduction, gives you some tools you can use to do some research on your niches. So you might want to check out that other video too. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.